Hey guys, Tanjum here. Here to do another video, another My Thoughts video. I know it's been a while since I've been able to do, a My Thoughts video or any type of My Thoughts video at all. And I just thought I would do this My Thoughts video because there's something that's come up in the news that has really hit close to home to me. As a matter of fact, it affects my job. It has something to do with my job. And this story about a superintendent of schools that has decided that he wants to retire for a day, so that way he can give back over $800,000 of his own money, so that way he can save schools and jobs and teachers and programs um, in the districts he's overseeing. And the news article will be below, and you can read about that through Yahoo, and you can actually obviously search other stuff. But yeah, it's very commendable. It's very awesome. Um, you know, it's basically unheard of for a man in his position in anywhere in the world, much less, you know, here in the United States, that would do something like that in order for, you know, the education system that he's overseeing to make sure programs survive. And that's very commendable. That's admirable. That's very respectful in that sense. The man knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. He is doing something very awesome, not just for the kids, because the kids are getting the big benefit of this, but for the teachers that are in those districts, the paras, everybody else associated with those districts, he is looking after, and those programs he's after is benefiting from that, because he's putting money back into the programs that he sees, that he oversees, and make sure those people that are in those type of positions survive, and make sure they have something to go back to work to, and make sure they have a job. So that's just awesome on his part. You know, one of the things that he is hoping to bring back is the arts, and he's so right about that, because you see nowadays that you know, it's all about, you know, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and whether you can pass their tests or not. That's the big thing, you know. That's the big thing in education right now. Making sure you pass that test. Make sure you know pass that test, or else you don't get that diploma and stuff like that. Which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you know, making sure someone passed the test. But there's more to education than just passing a test. There's so much more than education than passing a test. There's, you know, making sure you know about culture, knowing about the arts, knowing about, you know, where things came from. Make sure you know where, how things were built, and the beauty and the grace that's in the world. You know, back, past, present, and possibly future. You know, you can't just, you know, to sit there and stick your nose in the book and be like, oh yeah, you know, this is important. This is really important. I gotta know this, and you forget everything else. That's just plain ignorant, and you know, it shouldn't be the end all be all of school curriculum. I'm sorry. Um, there needs to be a robust learning system, and there needs to be something more than just knowing, you know, algebra, or, you know, what's this element in the science class. You know, there's more than that too. There's more than education to that. Making sure you know all that stuff. So that's very awesome. That's very cool, and he should be congratulated and commended for giving up such a large amount of money for that. And you know, for every good thing that is done in this world, unfortunately, there's also people that are going to be very angry and very spiteful toward people that do some stuff like that. There's always going to be people that are going to be suspicious and ignorant and just hateful toward people that do stuff like that. And for me personally, you know, I dealt with that before here on my channel before. Oh, that text message. And that's the Facebook's. All I gotta say though to those people is, you know, what's it gonna take for you to be satisfied, in order for you guys to be satisfied with someone who does some stuff like that? What is it gonna take? How is it? What's it gonna take for you to be happy for other people that are in the news? What is it gonna take? You know, because you know you're gonna sit there on your computer, badmouth something like this, you know, and you're gonna be like, oh well, you know, how come he makes so much money, and you need to put more of his money back in there, and stuff like that. Well, how come he's, you know, doing all this and that? He just wants publicity, and you know, just bad mouthing something like that. You know, you should just, you know, sit there and be like, you know what, that's awesome. He's sitting there, he's giving back his own money, his own pay. He's giving back his own pay, $800,000 of his own money, so that he's making sure that the students, the teachers, the staff, all those associated with those programs that he wants to save, make sure that they survive. I challenge each and every one of you that are watching this video. If you were in the same position he was, or he is in actually, the same position he is in, I challenge you, would you do the same thing he's doing? Would you do the exact same thing that he's doing right now? Would you give up $800,000 of your own money? Would you give up $800,000 of your own money to give back to students like that? To not just students, to staff, to people that work for you. Would you do that? Or would you say, you know what, that $800,000 is mine, I'm going to keep that. That's my money, I earned that. So what would you do about that? I guarantee you 90 to 95% of you people would say, you know what, I'm going to keep that money. Because yes, times are tough right now. Times are very tough, I understand that. But would you have the heart, would you have the commitment toward the people that you oversee? Would you have that type of heart of gold, that commitment to your profession to say, you know what, these people need this money, and so I'm going to do this for the people that I'm looking after on my watch? Would you do that? I challenge you. Make a video response, comment on it, do whatever, but I would love to hear you guys' responses on that. So, it's the end of the video, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys. Bye.